Every year, thousands of babies die in Texas from sudden infant death syndrome, and it's a growing problem right here in the Brazos Valley. News 3's Whitney Miller tells us how you can help prevent those crib deaths.
I think we have to keep reinforcing it at every one of their checkups, back to sleep.
Back to sleep. That's what Dr. Daniel Ransom says he tells new parents before they head back home. Lying a child down on their back to sleep can prevent SIDS, or what is now known as sudden unexpected infant death syndrome.
That means there's no blankets, there's no toys, there's no bumper pads. It's basically a stripped down crib with just the baby and something to keep them warm that is attached to their body, like a sleeper, a swaddle, something that keeps them warm.
SIDS can occur between birth and 1 year. It's most common in the first 4 months. Dr. Ransom says one of the leading causes is suffocation and strangulation.
I tell parents all the time, they worry that their child can roll over in the middle of the night. I said, once they can roll over on their own, the risk of SIDS is markedly decreased. They're showing that neurologically they can move themselves out of a position of danger.
But until then, he says you have to be cautious when putting your child to bed, and that means with your decision to co-sleep.
They really have to be careful about how they co-sleep, that the baby cannot suffocate or move to a point where they get strangled.
In College Station, Whitney Miller, News 3.
Dr. Ransom has some tips to help you prevent SIDS in your home. It says you should avoid smoking in the home and overheating your child with high temperatures during the winter. He also says the use of a pacifier can actually decrease your child's risk. And finally, those motion detecting monitors, he says they're not a preventative measure. So he says don't overspend and use that as a substitute.